Hey, it's Glenda. I'm both a physical therapist and an energetics coach, and today I'm going to talk about the shoulder from both perspectives. So, the shoulder, we see it a lot. We see a lot of shoulder pain, we see a lot of shoulder injuries, you name it, even post-op, right? And I think, to talk about the shoulder globally, one of the main things that we look at, first of all, is rule out the neck as being something that is impacting the shoulder. There's so much overlap between musculature in the shoulder girdle and the neck, as well as, again, all the nerves that supply the arm, including the shoulder, come from the neck. So we want to make sure that nothing is happening in the neck that is impacting the shoulder. Also, shoulder blade. So what I mean by that is, what is your control like of the shoulder blade? Why is that important? Because your rotator cuff muscles, which is a group of 4 muscles that surround the head of the humerus at the shoulder joint, what they do is they help provide stability and keep that humeral head in a good position in the glenoid fossa of the shoulder blade of the scapula as you move your arm. Okay. Individually, these muscles have different actions as well, but together as a group, they're providing stability at the shoulder. These rotator cuff muscles originate from the shoulder blade. So if they don't have a stable platform to work off of, and what I mean by that is if you're not controlling your shoulder blade the way that you should be, then that puts undue strain on the rotator cuff muscles. They work harder. They become more prone to overuse injuries such as tendinosis, tendinitis, and wear and tear, right? So always looking at the shoulder blade. What is that rhythm like when you move your arm? Are those muscles that are inserting on the shoulder blade, in addition to the rotator cuff muscles, are they doing their job in stabilizing the shoulder blade? Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about from the physical perspective. Now, from the energetics, spiritual side of things with the shoulder, what I often see is a correlation with people who are carrying. And what I mean by that is they are carrying the responsibility for other people that isn't theirs. They're often carrying the responsibility for other people's happiness, right? Carrying the responsibility of their well-being when in fact it's not theirs to carry. And we can care about people, don't get me wrong, but when we then go into worry and try to make sure they're always happy or make sure that, their well-being is good, then we don't have control over that, right? We each have control over ourselves. We don't have control over other people. And so I often see a correlation between that and shoulder problems. So those are some of the questions that I ask people when they're coming in with shoulder issues, especially if like a shoulder thing's cropped up out of the blue, there hasn't been a particular injury that they're aware of, is I just start to, ask some questions about, hey, does this ring true for you? And more often than not, it does. So that's it for the shoulder today. Much love. See you next time.